What's going on, guys? CardMechanic here, and today I'm going to be teaching you the 4 Kings card trick. Let's get into it. Now check this out. I have the 1, 2, 3, and 4 kings. Now I'll take these kings and I'll leave them face down on top of the deck. Now the thing about these kings is that they're such good friends and they're completely inseparable. So watch, I'll take a king, I'll leave it on the bottom of the deck. I'll take another king, I'll leave it about 3/4 of the way in. Take another king, leave it about 1/4 of the way in. And I'll leave the last king on top. Now check this out, I'll push all these kings into the deck. And because they're inseparable, if I just give the deck a quick cut, like this, and look through the deck, we'll see that all 4 kings are now right next to each other. And that is the 4 king card trick. Now in order to do this trick, of course we're going to need the 4 kings. So we'll start off with the 4 kings, and we're also going to need 2 random cards. So I'll just take 2 random cards from the deck, and let's just say these are the 2 random cards. Now I like to start off by having the 2 random cards right in the center of all the kings. So 2 kings, 2 random cards, and the 2 other kings. And now I have to show the cards to the spectator saying I have 4 kings. And the way I do this is I peel off the top card, slide it down. I peel off the back card, so that shows 3 kings, and I peel off 1 more back card. So now that shows that I have 4 kings. And this card is holding 3 cards, the 1 king and 2 random cards. Okay, so I just give that a bit of a practice and you'll definitely get it down. So like you saw in my performance, I took the deck, said I have 4 kings, and I counted off 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now of course this is a lot easier if you don't have a deck in your hand, but for my purposes, let's just keep the deck in my hand. So we show we have the 4 kings. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab this card and this card, split them up like this, and put them right in the back, and turn this whole packet over. And you're pretty much going to tell the spectator that I'm going to take the 4 kings, leave them face down on top of the deck. And now if you take a look at the order of the cards, we have 3 kings, 2 random cards, and 1 last king. So that's how these cards are face down on top of the deck. Now for the first part, we take 1 king, show it to the spectator. You don't have to, you can if you want to. Just showing them to the spectator makes it a bit more believable. Show it to the spectator and put it face down, pretty much on the bottom of the deck. And as you're doing so, just make up some story about how the kings are such good friends and they're completely inseparable, just for, fun and performance purposes. So now once that card is on the bottom, we take the next card. Make sure to not show this card to the spectator because this is a random card. Put that somewhere. Put that somewhere else in the deck. Take the other random card. Put that somewhere else in the deck above that. And then of course you just say, and I'll take the last king, flash it really quick, or if you want it slowly, but show I'll take the last king and put it on top of the deck. And I'll slide all of these cards right into the deck. And at this point the spectator is going to think, okay, you slid all the cards in the deck, now what's going to happen? How are these kings going to come back together since they're so inseparable? And now if we take a look, we have 3 kings on top, and we have 1 king on the bottom. So giving the deck a cut is going to put this 1 king on top of these 3 kings. And you're pretty much set. That is pretty much the trick. All you have to do now is reveal that the 4 kings are so inseparable that they've found their way right back to each other. Now this is a nice beginner card trick because all you're really doing is showing 4 kings with 2 cards hidden, and I think that's probably the most difficult part of the trick. And one thing is, if you don't want to show the 4 kings like I did in the beginning, you could just have these cards pre-set up before you even show the trick. You have the cards lined up pretty much like this. And before you even bring it out to the spectator, just spread it in a way that you're pretty much coming in with showing I have these 4 kings. And then you just close them and put them on top. And at this point you're still pretty much set up for the trick. So if you want to show it in front of the spectator, spread it out in front of the spectator, you can do that. Or you could arrange it in the beginning, show it to the spectator, then close it. It's pretty much all up to you and whichever way you think is easier. But I hope you guys like the trick. And that is it for the 4 Kings card trick. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out my social media links down in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Welcome to the end screen. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe because subscribing is good. Thanks for watching.